Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a card. I'm using the Lawn Fawn Let's Polka 6x6 pad. Some of the paper is in there. I'm also going to be using two stamp sets, Blue Skies and Flying By, both again from Lawn Fawn. And I'm going to be using the bigger of the balloons, and I'm going to be paper piecing the balloon with some of the pattern papers. And I'm going to be using this sentiment, Flying By, to say hi. And this is from the Flying By stamp set. So let's begin by, I have going to be also be using this die here from Mama Elephant. This is part of the trio die. I think it's, I'm not exactly sure what it's called right at the moment, but this is the cloud portion of that die set. And I'm going to be taking this, and I have already die cut some masking paper because I'm going to mask off the top of my card base that I've already cut and pre-scored here. And I'm just going to be masking this off because I'm going to be just doing a little bit of distress inking on my card base. I'm going to be this is going to be sort of like a one-layer card, but with just a little bit of dimension to it. Not quite, obviously, a true one-layer card, but so we're going to go ahead and start off by taking the backing off of my masking paper here. And I'm going to be applying this to my card base. Okay. And then I'm going to be taking some tumbled glass distress ink. And I'm just going to, I've got one of the new mini ink distress ink applicators, and I really do like it. I like the way that it feels in your hand. It's not as heavy. It's easier to maneuver, you know, the ink, you know, onto your paper. And so I just like everything about this new ink applicator. Tim Holtz did a really good job with the design and everything. So I got a hair on my ink pad and it's driving me nuts. Okay, so now that that's over, I'm going to go ahead and get some ink on my applicator here. First, I'm going to put down some just scratch paper. I don't want to get my craft sheet out because this will just be easier. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up my tool here, and I'm just going to start off the paper and onto my card base here. And just kind of just use light pressure. Whenever I started doing this technique, my first mistake, I guess you would say, was I used too much pressure. So if you have like a light hand, you can always keep adding ink. You don't have to do it all at once. Do a little bit more on the end here. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay. Take that off, and then I'm going to reapply it in a different spot. Okay. And you just keep going back and forth with your mask and just keep applying ink. I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'll be back with how it looks afterwards. Okay, as I was doing this, the inking, of course I had my mask with the cloud part. My mask is a mess now, but because I've used it so much and the sticky is kind of wore off. But as I was doing it, I was putting the scallops this way, and it kept looking like water to me. And then it occurred to me that I actually should have applied it with the scallops up that direction. So what I did was I went ahead and finished it off because I didn't want to start over, and then I turned it over, and it looked, I really liked how it turned out. It really looks neat. But I cut my card. I was originally going to have it one layer just on the actual card base, but then I decided that I liked the way this looked here, and so I cut off the top of that card base, and I'm just going to apply this to another white card base, which is fine because it's not going to be a total one layer card anyway. So, but I just love how this turned out. I don't know if you can see that, and it'll be a better picture in the final video, or excuse me, in the final photo at the end of the video. So anyway, so I finished off that, and I stamped and went ahead and paper pieced my balloon here because I knew that would take a lot of time. So we're going to be applying the balloon with foam adhesive just like that. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and stamp out my sentiment. So I'll go ahead and take that out. And like I said, this is Flying By to Say Hi. And I'll take a acrylic block here. And I always like to put my stamp onto my work surface and then pick up my stamp with my acrylic block. I need to clean my blocks. My goodness. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take out my favorite black ink, which is, of course, as you watch my videos, it's the VersaFine Onyx Black. And I'm going to ink that up. Let's see, I want to put that kind of toward the top, so I'm going to be doing it right here. Okay. And so I'll go ahead and get out my foam adhesive, or my dimensionals. They're called both ways. It just depends on what you prefer, I guess. And I'm going to use a lot since these are so small. I'm going to actually cut this little one down. Just cut it in half. Okay, and then I'll take off the backings. Okay. I'm going to put that right there. Okay. We're going to go ahead and place this on our card base. And then we'll have like a slight white border on either side, which is fine. Okay. I'll get my bone folder here and make sure that that crease is real down pretty good. Okay. And then let's see. I'm going to go ahead and use my Wink Castella just to give us a little bit of shimmer. And apply some to the green paper, pattern paper. Just for some added interest. Okay, there we go. Alright, and there's our card. I really liked how the distress inking turned out, and it really makes it look realistic. I really like it. So there's our card for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.